We're live. Yahoo! We're live. B. Taylor. Hey there, buddy. How you doing, sir? We're on the other. Oh, he's B. Taylor's looking for me on the other channel. Hold on, I got to go over there and type and let him know to move that we move. Oh, yeah. To start uh new. Oops, what is going on here? Hey, there we go. All right, I'll let him know. He'll show up over here. We got 6 in here. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we're going to do it for a little while, T-Bird. I'm on StreamYard. I can bring you up. Oh, gosh. If you want to come. Or anybody else in the house. It's Ellie's turn, ain't it? I think I did, sweetie. Let me check it, make sure. Okay, there we go. I thought I did stop this thing. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I don't know how. I already did this thing. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there. I thought I ended it, Ellie. Hey, freaking. Hey, Amy. T-Bird, T-Bird. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I bumped that camera that where it plugs in the cord, and it killed it. He went, "Oh, we're not going to play with this. Oh no, Richard." Cool. You want to come up, T-Bird? You didn't answer me. Oh my goodness. 4 minutes. Sophie's here. Hey, Sophie, have you subbed to us yet? Probably need to because we're going to be doing a. Oh, okay, we're going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon. Okay, here we go then. Let's see what we can do here. Invite a guest. Hey, And Cancel didn't make it over here. Oh, he's probably went to bed. That boy loves to go to bed early. Ain't no telling where Cancel's at. Boy, have you guys seen how busy Cancel has been doing lives? Wow. It's like he's on almost all day long with 3 or 4 people. I did. There it is up there, T Bird. It's in the chat, T Bird. It's going. Yeah. Link is in the chat. I can put it here again if you need. Oh, there he is. He's here. On the fire. Oh, we got fire.
Good fire.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, Michael?
Hey, we're doing good, brother. How about yourself?
Doing awesome.
You relaxed and feeling good now? You got back from your vacation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Everyone can see and hear you. Why can't I see the chat though? What's going on?
There's a place where you have to look for comments, I believe. Isn't that about right, Craig?
Is this different?
Yeah, you're gonna have to look on your phone there and hit the comment thing.
Everyone in the studio.
Yeah, and if you mess up, I'll just invite you back up.
Oh, man.
There should be a thing that says comment. Help a brother out there. He says click the comments. You clicked me right on out of there. Ooh, he left. He left. He gone. I'll put it back in here. You'll try again. I think he's trying again. Okay. Back again. On the road again. He made it back. Did you find the comment?
No, I didn't. I see a microphone, a picture of a camcorder, a picture of a comment thing, and then 3 dots, and I see a red arrow with a red square with a arrow facing right.
Just a second there, Craig. Let's get. And he knocked himself out again. Let's get. Yeah, well, he's not on there right now. Here. I don't know. He'll figure it out, but there's a place where it says comments, and I think that he can do that. Go ahead, Craig. Come on up. Device is not. There's T-Bird.
Since I'm backstage.
Oh, you're up now.
Yeah, but I can't chat. This has changed on StreamYard.
Huh?
This has changed on StreamYard. It's different.
Oh, okay. Ellie says, oh. Yeah, you can come on up, Craig. Why not? It's free.
Here, let me see what those 3 little dots do.
Yeah, check that out. That may be your thing.
Comments. I see a thing for comments. Click that. Join the chat. Okay, I guess. If I join the chat.
Join the chat.
No.
No.
Connect.
This is your learning. Oh no, you froze.
Let me see. I might have froze.
Yeah. The picture froze.
I got to choose an account.
Oh, okay. It's got to be the one you're using now.
Okay.
Hey, Joy.
Access.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Working on it. It's probably because it's the newer thing here.
Yeah. There it goes. Hey, the fire's back. Yay!
The fire's back, but I can't. Now it's like I can see the chat, but it's over my full screen.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Joey Barron's in the house. Woo!
What's up, T-Bird? What's up, Michael? And yeah, the chat, there should be the little square box on the bottom. You got to click that and go over to comments in order to see the chat stream. So speaking of which, we got Ellie, we got Freaking, we got Sophie, we have Joey Brown.
Yeah,
What's up, everyone? We got Raka. What
yeah.
up, guys?
Good to see you, Craig. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, and it's great to see you guys as always. You know, it's a
Yeah.
pleasure to be here.
That's
Yeah.
my those are my two besties on here. My male buddies.
You know what it is.
Huh?
What I'm thinking is I've got the new phone that I've
Uh-huh.
never gone to StreamYard with before. Remember I had the old phone?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Michael and everyone last night on the stream. I'm like, wait a minute, how come I cannot see the comments? And then I think about 20 to 30 minutes later after I joined, everyone's like, go down here, click on the comments. I'm like, oh, there it is. Now I can see. So yeah, it's a little tricky, but hey, at least we got it working here. You know, this is now
Yeah,
you can see
Yeah.
who's in the chat, who's saying what's up. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. About a week before I went on vacation, I had transferred everything over from my old cracked phone to my new phone, and I haven't yet gone on StreamYard with my new phone.
Mm.
Ah,
But
I see.
it has changed. It has changed since the old
Different
StreamYard.
phone. Better phone probably too. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. You won.
Hmm.
Joey won. I don't know what he won, but he won. He
Yeah.
did. Woo.
Going back to see what the chat is because I still haven't like right now I can see Michael, my video, I can see Craig
Yeah,
and
cool. Yeah, it's looking good from here.
yeah. But in order
Yeah,
for
we
me
can
to
see.
see the chat, I press that little the 3-digit button and it puts a whole chat window over my whole complete phone and I can like see through it, but it's in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't like that, but I'll have to figure that out.
That's probably the way it rolls for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'd have to go into the settings. I mean, once I hit the comment thing to see the chat again, I'm going to end up
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
probably
Well,
going.
I can read off the chat for you if you like, or Michael and I could do that for
Oh,
you.
Yeah.
all
And
right.
See,
see,
Ellie put down T-Bird. Tell us about your vacation.
that's right. We want to hear about the vacation. And by the way, I need to take a little boys break. Okay.
Alrighty.
So you
He's
guys
got to
got it
go.
covered, and I'm gonna go do a few little things, and I will be back under 5.
Michael's got to go make a cup of coffee.
Hush, 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 hush. And it's cold too, by the way. I hate cold coffee.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't see Ellie's chat, but we had an awesome vacation. We went off out in the grid. Mrs. T-Bird, we were only going to go for 4 or 5 days, and she booked it for 7. So I didn't know that until we got there. I didn't. I had a bad cord, and I couldn't charge my phone, so I couldn't do as many videotapes if I wanted to on my phone. Um, I wasn't going to turn around and travel back here to come get it. We were there, and when I got there, I got this nice 5K camera that I got for Christmas. I brought that with me, fully charged with extra batteries. I took some
Oh,
videos.
nice.
Yeah, I took some videos of doing a little bit of uh, gold panning and some metal detecting. I found a few things. I ain't gonna spoil that yet. I can get them pulled off from that 5K camera that I got. There's something funky about that because I tried it before when I got it shortly after Christmas, and it wasn't the same format as the computer had. I got to find a proper format to get it so I can upload it to YouTube, and I haven't figured that out yet. So I'll have to work on that because most of my stuff,
Oh,
80 to 90% of that is on that new camera. It's like it's not a camcorder, but it's a camera exclusively for YouTubing and blogging, and it's 5K. We spent a nice little chunk of change on it, and I'm not going to be very happy if I can't get it to where I can get it into a format to where I can upload the videos to my computer or up to YouTube. But
yeah.
hope,
I know
hope,
that with some of the newer cameras that they're a little wishy-washy depending on what type of operating system you have, and sometimes you need to find a secondary program in order for it to work correctly. But luckily on YouTube, you should be able to find someone that has a tutorial on how to set it up to get it working correctly, or you could reach out to one of the YouTuber creators that actually know how to operate those types of cameras, and maybe they can give you a few tips here and there.
Yeah, exactly. But we went on vacation. We were gone 7. Well, we came back on the 8th day, I should say. Um, and I worked today for the first time in 8 or 9 days. I forget. But I'll be working today, which I did, tomorrow and Wednesday. And then I go back on vacation Thursday and Friday. And then the following week, I have the week off by myself. Mrs. T-Bird, we're going to be here. She's still going to be working from home. I'll be on vacation. She won't be. Then the following week, she'll be on vacation, and I'll be on vacation as well. So I literally have about 2.5 weeks of vacation that is coming up after this Wednesday.
Ah, I see. So you guys are staggering it back to back. It's like 1 week of vacation. You go back to work for about maybe half a week, and then you have a week of vacation. She's staying at home and working, and then the week after, you're both on vacation.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I can
Oh,
allot
okay.
my time and my vacation 2 3 weeks in a shot if I want. She can't do that at her work. They'll only allow her to do a week at a time. So
Yeah.
she had a week. She goes back for a week, then she goes for another week. So I chose to take the week with her and then work the first 3 days and then take the last 2 days off to have a nice long weekend. And that week I have off, but I'll be here home with her. I mean, in our backyard, if you've ever seen any of my videos or whatever, I live in the country. I'm on vacation all the time and I'm home anyways.
Hey, that's the way to do it, man. Especially like right there with your camera where you have the fire pit in the backyard. I
Yep.
used to have one of those when I lived in California, and it's been a long time. So let's see. Let's go back to the chat here. Let's see. Jared Highlands. Hey, what's up, Jared? Glad you can make it. Let's see. We have Jay posting. Let's see. So screen for a special guest is Cook of Bananas. Highly intergalactic and magnificent. 2 thumbs up for her, making us all cross-eyed. Huh. Okay. Anywho. Uh, no, what I was gonna say is I know what it's like to have those vacations because I used to work in a union when I was a butcher,
Yeah.
and up until 2008, you could save up all your vacation time and your floater days, and at the end of the year, they would have to pay you out. But after 2008, they said, nope, you have to actually take your vacations now because instead of getting paid 52 weeks out of the year and then paying an extra other 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks on top of that, no, you have to fit those 4 weeks into your 52 weeks because we're not going to pay extra money out for you. So when they did that to me, I said, okay, then I'm just going to put in my vacation time right now. And I took off a whole month, and they were like, but we need you here. And I'm like, well, you guys were complaining about cutting hours. So if you give me time off, it frees up the hours and gives everyone else beneath me 40 hours a week each. So they need the hours more than me right now. I don't need the money. I just need the vacation because I work here every day, even pulling overtime. So yeah, give it to me. And they did. That was a weeks paid off and floater days paid off for about just about 5 weeks. So yeah, I hear you on that. Let's
Yeah.
see, Renee.
I've
We
already
have.
used,
Sorry about that. Renee is in the chat. Yeah, we got
hey, John,
Raka.
Rackamas. Woo!
Yeah,
I've
we
already used
got.
my floater days. I had 5 floater days and I've used 3 weeks, but I still have 2 weeks after that as well, plus 7 sick days if I need.
Yeah, paid off sick time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember all of that. Those were fun, especially on the floater days. I rarely took those off, but as soon as I started taking those off, man, they were mad at me. I'm like, what? You guys were the ones who made the rules. I'm just complying with them, all right? I'm just enforcing those rules. So if you got a problem with it, then hell, I'll work, but you got to pay me out the extra 5 to 7 weeks at the end of the year, which you, of course, don't like. So you can't have it both ways. You pick one, choose your poison. Yeah. No, but that's good. You get to have that time off, and especially living over there in the mid part of the country, away from the city life. I know some people are like, "Oh, that's boring." Me personally, I would welcome it because I grew up around the cities all my life, and it gets boring after a while. All that noise. So you do what you got to do. All right. Let's see, Ellie. Well done, Craig. Thank you about that, Ellie. I appreciate that. Let's see. I think no one else has typed anything new in the chat. So,
I'm back. I
oh,
made it.
oh,
Woohoo!
did he drop? Did
Who?
T-Bird actually? Oh, T-Bird.
T-Bird's moved over. You're in the middle
Oh,
now. T-Bird's burning his fire. I don't know where he's at though.
yeah. I was talking to him and I didn't notice that he dropped. Now I feel like an idiot. Like, okay, I was here talking to myself.
No.
But it is what it is. People drop all the time, including me. I know how that is. Let's see. Neil's over here in the chat. Hey, Neil. Good to see you again.
I think I can put him up there, but I'm not sure.
I mean, it's up to you. You have the link in the chat, or I think you need to repost it again. I can't go too far back into the chat.
Nope, can't do it there.
Yeah, because we got freaking. We got Ellie. We got Neil. We have Sophie. We have Richard Metcalf. We have I think Amy is still here in the chat, but I am not sure. Like I said, I can only go back. Oh, there he is. There's T-Bird. He's back in the. He's back on the
Yeah,
live. I could.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to put him in here.
Oh,
So it looks like it's showing everybody that two can be in there and one can be something else. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see if we can get.
Everybody can hear, can see and hear you. There you go. Yeah, I was
yeah.
I
There,
was
we can hear
just
you.
trying to see the chat again, and it popped me back out. I had to
Oh,
re-click the link again, which I had, but I'm backstage. That's where I was.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I might be messing up. I might be messing this up. I don't know. Oh no.
Oh
I don't know what to do here. Let's see what happens. Nope. If I click
no!
it,
I
it's
don't know if
Yeah,
they can
just
hear me, but on my end
yeah,
it says they can hear me.
yeah. I can hear
okay.
you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
So yeah, we see only Michael's camera on screen, but as for mine, I don't see. Oh, there we go. We see Michael, myself, and we see T-Bird
T-Bird's
over there.
fire. I want to put T-Bird's fire up there though. That would be fun.
Can you hear me all right, Michael?
Yes, sir, I can. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just
look at
gonna
there. Look at there. I got it. Woo, I got it. I
I'm gonna
got
put
it.
some more wood on the fire. Hold
Okay.
on.
That's what happened to him. He took off to get some wood, Craig.
It's like first you knocked out the cord for the camera, and now you're hitting the buttons, man.
Yeah.
Oh, amateur, rookie, ranked amateur. I'm kidding. I'm
All
kidding. Oh, okay. So now we're back to T-Bird here. Okay, so you had your vacation, so you have your. Oh, okay, he's loading again. Okay, so now you have next week. You have your vacation. Your wife's at home. Then you're both going on another vacation the week after. Let's see. Did you say where you guys are gonna go? I don't
It
recall.
the sky's the limit. Doesn't that we don't know yet. We haven't made any plans. But for after Wednesday, I'm on vacation for almost 3 weeks, and for the first week and a half, I'm going to be here at my house, at my home out back here. Mrs. T-Bird works from home,
right.
so I'm going to be here. I'm going to be her little butler, like I usually am, tending to her and the puppy dogs, and taking care of the cats, and taking care of Mrs. T-Bird. Doing my live streaming, going to Michael and Nancy's show at 10 o'clock every night, and doing my thing. I'll probably be doing some pouring out in my garage. Next week is going to be pretty much me week. So I'm going to be able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, which I'll be doing a lot of picking up and yard work around the house and whatnot. And then the following week, it's going to be me and Mrs. T-Bird again after that. We haven't really made any plans.
That's all
We
right.
got plans
You
of
know, you
just
just play
being
it by
together.
ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and playing it by ear, going where we want to go, doing what we want to do.
Ellie wants to know
Yeah.
if you're going to be doing any pours while on vacation.
Yes, next week.
Okay.
After this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing probably some silver and some copper pours. There's probably going to be quite a few of them, probably at least.
Yeah.
It's going to be pours every night. Let's put it
Oh
that
boy.
way.
Nice. Very nice.
It's been a good 3 to 4 weeks. I haven't poured anything in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh my, we're messing up. Yeah, I wanted to get T-Bird up there by with a big picture, but I don't know how to do it. That would have been fun. Because the
Yeah.
fire, chat by the fire. Fireside chat.
Fireside
Or if you,
chat.
Yeah.
yeah, if you want, I could actually leave if it'll help out. If you
Nope.
want to do that.
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
We're having fun.
Just throwing up the suggestion.
I
You could
just
try
said,
to put me in the middle, though. Put me in the middle. Put you be on the right now. I see you on the left of me. Craig's in the middle, and I'm off to the right. Put
yeah.
me in the middle. Put Craig off to the right. That way,
I'll
there
be,
you guys can both enjoy the ambience of the fire.
that'll be fun. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can move you over. Oh, wait a minute. Ah!
There you go.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
I miss those days when it'd be nice and cold outside. You get a fire pit going and roast some marshmallows.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen my fire pit, Craig?
Hey, Jay.
Oh, wait, your fire pit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice one.
I've seen it a few times. Yeah, when I do jump into your lives when I hit the like button before I go to bed. But yeah, I've seen it.
It's
Looks
12
good.
by 10 feet. 12 by 10 feet. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, I've actually have seen people that actually have those, and the ones that I've only had was like maybe 2 feet by 2 feet, But the bigger ones, yeah, I've always wanted to have one of those. Get a bunch of people out back, have a few beers, and just listen to some music, chill, and just talk.
That
Remember
that
those
area
days?
where the area that the fire is in is 4 feet by 4 feet.
Wow.
We're on the inside perimeter of the stone right there.
So is that stone, stone or concrete around it?
It's stone. It's paving stones I bought at Lowe's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
what I used to
probably
do. I would get those type of stones
Yeah.
and just line them up around the fire pit to keep the heat
Mhm.
just inside. Yeah,
yeah.
and then of course, get the saw and just get the hatchet and start chopping up the wood and just toss it on there as needed. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Suda
If I
Gupta's
had
in the chat. Hey, Suda, nice to
I
see you.
should have took that.
See, Renee says almost every weekend this spring and summer, I have been coming up
Oh
with
my, yeah.
something Renee and I could go out and do together. Have plans for this fall too. Nice,
Sounds fun.
nice, nice, nice.
All
Yeah,
right, we should figure out how to see the chat. Dang it.
you could. You're just going to be sacrificing the picture screen, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Can't have one
Yeah.
without the other. But yeah, for vacations, I've noticed that when people do get up there, they say, "Oh yeah, I have vacation coming up," and some people are just like, "I don't know if I just want to go to the lake and go fishing, or if I want to jump on the plane and take a trip somewhere, or if I want to get in the car and take a
All right,
a
Jimmy.
drive across the country."
Yeah.
Or like here in Hawaii, everyone says 99.99% of the time when it comes to someone having vacation, "Oh yeah, I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm going to Las Vegas." That's the number
Mm.
one thing that people always say, and I'm like, it's like I work hard to get my money. I don't want to go waste it on a slot machine or a blackjack table.
Yeah, me and Mrs. T-Bird, we like to enjoy our backyard. We got two fifth wheel campers. We have our own swimming pool, and we have a huge
All
backyard.
right.
We live in the country.
Hey,
It's just
sweetheart.
totally out.
Have a good one. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming by.
Who's taking off?
Suda.
Oh,
Hi,
Suda.
Suda.
Suda's taking off. Oh, okay then. Let's see. Going now. Have a relaxed evening, everyone. Okay, Suda. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Jimmy Lacari's in it. Hey, Jimmy. Says, hey, T-Bird, and hey, Craig. Hey, what's up?
I wonder if I could go get my old phone and turn my old phone on. I
See,
could probably.
Suda says,
It still works.
yeah, Suda says, bye, Craig.
Yep, I see that. Take
Neil
care,
says,
Suda.
kind, helpful, and grateful. There you go.
As always, Neil. Thank you so much.
How's it going, Neil?
But yeah, taking a trip, just relaxing for vacation because I know these days, ever since the pandemic happened, a lot of people cannot afford to take vacation. They're just, working the job that they have, or they're trying to get a second job and just trying to stack as much money as they can to keep up with paying their bills. So for anyone
Yep.
that actually does have the opportunity to go on vacation, that's actually a blessing that most people don't even get nowadays. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's just really, really good. But like you were saying, staying around the house, chilling in the backyard, going for a swim, something like that. That's more like what I like to do because
yeah,
when I used to
yeah.
take vacation, I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to chill around my house and play some Xbox or talk with people online, something like that. Just kick back or cook my own meals and just stay in
Yeah.
and watch
Yeah.
YouTube videos or Twitch. But yeah, for people that are out there, they're like, yeah, I can't I don't want to stay at home. I want to go somewhere. And when they say they usually want to go somewhere, it's like, okay, how much money do you want to spend to go somewhere? Is it one
Yeah.
state over, or one country over, or across the other side of the pond over? You know, it's all that.
Yeah. Well, I got the amenities of home, and I've got the dirt bikes, and I've got the dune buggy go kart. The 4-wheeler I haven't got fixed yet. I got to get a 4-wheeler, but
Shake and bake, baby.
wouldn't you
Yeah.
you wouldn't think I'm 59. You'd probably think I'm like 35 or 45. the way I act. I mean, I still feel good. I'm still young at heart, and I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm in good shape, and I enjoy hopping out there. Even like when I was talking to Mrs. Peabird, and she says, "You get out there and you're showing off." And I said, "No, I'm not." I go, "I love to do that." I go, "I do that even without YouTube." I go, I
Hey,
love to be able to get out there and hop on the dirt bike and go for a ride." I go, and then 10 more years, I'm going to be 70. I might not be able to do that at 70 versus 59 or 60. You
Yeah.
know,
Davo, how's it going? Yeah, where's
Oh,
the
Gatito.
s'mores? T-Bird, where's the
Uh,
s'mores? That's
where's
what.
the
yeah, Davo.
storm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
Devo
Davo
says,
says.
T-Bird, where's the s'mores? And then we got Gatita also. Hola, Gatita, ¿cómo está? Yeah,
Buenas
sorry about that,
noches,
guys.
tía. ¿Cómo está?
So, yeah, getting out there, having fun while you can, and just enjoying it. And this is what I was telling Michael last night on the live. I said, I'm in my 40s, but when people look at me and they hear my voice, they think I'm in my 20s. And it's just amazing how the years and the decades can go by, and you could still feel like, I don't even feel my age. I still feel a little young. But it's going to hit
Yeah.
at some point. You're like, okay, now I'm at that next phase in my life where now I need to take it easy. But for right now, I'm just having fun. You
Yep.
got to.
That's
Health and
still me.
wealth, money and honey.
That's
Yeah.
That's still me at 59. But what I was going to say earlier, when you're talking about people going places on vacations and taking planes and flying, one thing I always wanted to do that I never did is parachute. Jump out of a plane. A
Woo!
plane. I've never done it.
Oh,
But would I do it now? No, I probably wouldn't. That's the only thing I don't think I would do at 59. I don't know.
yeah, man. Parachuting. When I lived in California, they had a lot of airports and fields where they had classes where you can actually go up and either parachute or you can paraglide. And me
Yeah.
personally, I never liked that because I'm afraid of heights. I think the most I've ever done is probably cliff dive into the ocean. That's all I've
Yeah.
ever done, like probably 35, 40 feet up on the cliff side.
Oh,
Never again.
really? Cliffs?
Yeah, it
Wow.
was.
I've done that on bridges off to like 10 feet of water in the rivers of my way, but it's probably 100 feet. The last time I
Yeah.
did that was probably about 15 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
quit
last time
me.
I did that was 20 years ago, and that was over in Waimea, uh, near North
Yeah,
Shore
quit me.
area.
Yeah.
So, I'm climbing up on this big rock in the middle of the ocean with about probably 20 feet deep water and possibly tiger sharks swimming around. But everyone's just climbing up to the top with like 50 people up there, jumping over the side, doing cannonballs, just doing their swan dives off, you know. But I remember when I did it, and I said to myself, okay, I'm just gonna pike my legs down and hit that water and hope that everything's okay. Well, halfway down, there was a huge gust of wind that picked up my legs, so I hit my butt on the surface of the water, and it hurt so bad that my legs went numb. But my father was on the beach, and I was able to swim back in. He goes, "Dang, son, it sounded like 30 pounds of ground beef smacking the floor." I'm like, "Yeah, it felt like it."
Woo, yeah. First time I ever did a belly flop, I found that out. Never again.
Oh yeah. No.
Hey, listen,
All right, let's go back to.
I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not leaving, but I'm gonna walk into my house real quick. I'm gonna grab my other phone. It still works. I'm still connected to Wi-Fi. I can pop that open and go on Michael's stream, and I can be able to read the chat from that.
There you go.
No worries. Yeah.
I'll be right back in about a minute.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to the chat here. We have.
Yeah.
Let me scroll it back up. Let's see. We got Renee. Let's see. Oh, Gatita said, bien, y tú, Craig? Me estoy bien. Estoy bien. Pues aquí no más. Nothing much. Let's see. Renee. Mass Stranger. Lone Ranger reference. Oh, Gatita. Yeah.
Three amigos. Yeehaw.
Hey, Craig, you sound like you're in your 20s. Yeah, Beto, I know. I get that all the time, especially from women. They think that I'm younger than them until they find out my age, and they find out I'm older than them. I'm like, holy crap. It's like, yeah, you're lost. Anywho, let's see. We got Ross Babo. What's up, Ross? Good to see you. We got Jeff Rubin. What's up? Amy back there again. Of course. Yep. Okay. So. Let's see, he's going on vacation. Yeah. So let's discuss precious metals. So, Michael, being that the price has gone down a bit, it's back at 38, possibly going to hit into the $37 range. And of course, with gold, it was at about 3,400. Now it's down to 3,300, possibly to hit 3,200 range. What do you think? Do you see it going any lower than that, or do you think it's going to bounce back up?
I think it's going to bounce back up. I think they're trying real hard in the silver market to the paper market to knock it down. They're really trying real hard, but there's just too many other things that are going against that their ability to keep knocking it down. They're going to try to knock it down, but I think it's just going to by itself go up because people need, they're wanting to buy silver, right?
Yeah,
and
I mean, when it comes. Well, the way I'm looking at it is if it goes down right now, this is an excellent opportunity for people to get in while they can to purchase the silver and gold at the cheap price that it is. I know it's not going to go back down to 27 or 2,200 an ounce, even though I wish it would. Yeah. Same thing with silver. I don't think we'll ever see it go back down between $10 to $15 an ounce. But,
right.
The cheaper price right now is better than tomorrow's expensive price when it goes up. So it's a good opportunity. But also, I think the other thing that a lot of people in the stack community are probably concerned about is if there's enough silver for them to purchase before the banks purchase it up to use it as like a bargaining chip to, amalgamate other assets, whether it's, farmland.
Now talking about that right there.
Yeah.
Talk about that argument.
Yeah, it's scary, when you put it in that perspective that you have the banks putting gold and silver into assets or just holding it so that way, if the price goes up, they can use that to buy stuff, or if it goes down, then I don't know. It's kind of tricky with those guys up there. But also, I think everyone's hoping that the prices of gold and silver is going to go up, so that way everyone can be like, yay, now I can sell it off and make a profit, which is good and everything. All right.
Well, you know what I did, don't you? I took my. Oh, look there! Look at there!
There we go. What's that? We got some chocolates. We making some s'mores.
Had to improvise.
Hey, that's all right, man.
I've got these milk chocolate coated butter cookies, and I've got some mini marshmallows.
I took my
No, there,
silver, a lot of it, and I'm talking about my real low grade common Morgans and the peace dollars, and I sold them off to buy the MS 65s that you've
yeah,
seen. Some of them that you're seeing. So I invested right back into silver, but in a different way, and that ain't going up and down like the silver market is. It's going to stay
yeah,
where it's at or go up.
yeah. I mean, you're going from stacking to the collecting, or the way I look at it when it comes to slab is archiving per
Yeah.
se. And that's actually a good thing right there. So, you got your pros and cons on both sides, but hey, you choose what's best for you in the stacking. So, yeah, that's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. For me, it's I'm investing back in case because of wife and age. I don't know where I'm going to go, and it will be so much easier for Nancy to be able to move that than to trying to haul in big bags of silver bullion, right? God,
Yeah, yeah, trading out all that silver for, gold. It's
yeah,
like, oh, yeah, you get like what, 1,000 ounces and then of silver. And then you look at the price, like, how much is that? That would be about equivalent to about 10 ounces of gold right there. So, yeah, it's about condensing, but still retaining your value of what you have. So, yeah, you do what you got to do to
yeah.
to keep it going.
So I
All right,
got,
let's.
and I still have my I think sufficient, maybe sufficient enough for us to get to whatever's going on, right? We've got
Right.
something working there.
You can
Always
see
look
my
at
chat. I gotta hold my. That's my old cracked phone.
working.
The SIM card ain't in anymore, but it still works. It's connected to my Wi-Fi.
Do you got a plastic protective cover, thing cover on that?
No, it's on my new phone that I'm streaming from.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Yeah,
old one.
Yeah, I was
I
going to
used
say on
to.
the old one that's cracked, you can if you don't, you should have a protective cover on there.
Yeah, I used to fix the iPhones or some smartphones, but I stopped about probably 10 years ago. So that's up
Ah,
to you if you want to keep it as is, or you can order the digitizer or the screen and just replace it all. But like I said, that's up to you, man. All right, let's look at the chat here. I'm gonna go back a bit. Let's see, Neil. Next sure I celebrate my 18th, 40th birthday. Yeah, don't we all?
oh, look what Neil just said 2 months ago.
Let's see,
He said something
okay.
and it went on by there. So something about you could have traded two gold for, let's see, 2 months ago
Oh
you could
yeah,
have traded one gold for three platinum. Now you can only get two platinum for one gold. Hmm.
yes, that is correct, Neil. I remember seeing that when you posted that in the chat, and I agree. For the people that were saying like, oh, they were not going to touch platinum because it was around $900 to $1,000 an ounce, you could have traded out, 1 ounce of gold for that right there with 3 ounces of platinum. But now you can only do it for two because the price went up between 12 to 1,500 an ounce. So yeah, for the people that actually jumped on that opportunity and traded out their gold for, 3 platinum right now, that's amazing, you know. So yeah, do what you got to do. Let's see.
I think
Let
the
me go
marshmallows
back a
are
bit.
too small.
Marshmallows are too small.
Yeah, they're little rinky dink ones. That's
The
all
ones that you
we
put in
got.
like your cup of hot cocoa.
Yeah, well, no, they're bigger than that, but not by a whole lot.
The little
Chuck,
dainty ones.
yeah, the
I was
little
gonna
rinky
say,
dink.
are they actual marshmallows or are they the freeze dried marshmallows that you get in the Lucky Charms? Because you
Yeah,
definitely get the
Oh,
wrong ones.
I'll show you.
Let's see here in the chat. Let me go back a bit here. Let's see,
They're
Ellie. I
little tiny
saw. Oh
ones.
yeah, Ellie says they sell it all and then they start over again at a higher price. Yeah, Ellie, manipulating the market. I can hear you on that. Let's see. Three Amigos was the first thing that came to my mind. Oh yeah, they're calling us Three Amigos. That's all right. Everyone needs a nickname here. Let me see. Scan down here. Collectibles YouTube channel. Those two guys buy and sell graded coins, even raw silver. Yeah. Akasha. Let's see. Bellows. Hey, Bellows. What's up? Mahalo, my friend. Good evening. So, hey, good evening to you, man. How's it going? War's here in the chat. Let's see. Burn those marshmallows is what he's saying. See, Neil says Maui Wowie to you, Bellows Forge. Let's see.
Hey,
Jeff
Bello.
Rubin.
Good to see you.
Yeah, Lucky Charm marshmallows are the best. Yep. And
Hey,
I
Jeff.
remember when they came out with the all Lucky Charms marshmallows limited edition, and those things sold out in the stores real quickly, and I don't think you can find them anymore.
Good to see you, War.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right. Chocolate. No, Amy, it's actually graham cracker. It's got regular chocolate on one side. Oops.
Yeah.
And then it's got like a graham cracker on the other side. I was going to melt the marshmallow on top of that and put two together.
Woo!
But I don't have anything. I don't have anything to melt. I've got these tongs that I can't stick in the fire. The fire is too hot. So I guess I'm going to put a few of them on there like that. I'm going to try to melt them, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I remember someone saying that, oh, yeah, you put the marshmallow too close, you burn the outside, but the middle is still cold. It's like, yeah, you got to keep it at a certain distance. You got to spend some time just rotating it, you know, get that little sweet spot. Let's see, Neil. Oh, yeah, Neil's doing the song War, What Is It Good For? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Uh-huh.
Yep. All right.
I'll
This
try
is coming
to
now.
I'll try to cook these without burning my hands.
No.
Let's see. Jeff Rubin says T-Bird is MacGyver in a s'mores. Yeah, except he's using popsicle stick, duct tape, and a paper clip for roasting other things.
All right, I think I got my s'mores. Hold on.
What's up, fellows?
He's trying to pull an 18 right there.
There we go.
Oh yeah, Beta says new Happy Gilmore movie came out. I was kind of surprised. I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the clip with Eminem in the movie. And I was surprised that he got the role. But hey, I'll take a look when I get the chance.
Oh, that looks good. Rascal.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it tastes like, Michael. Okay.
Okay. Thanks so much. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. No, he's like, oh my God, what does that taste like? I've forgotten. Like, don't get your hopes up because it still tastes the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good, Michael.
Okay.
See, War says, I want crunch berries. Crunch berries are awesome. Hell
yeah. I'm eating onion flavored rings.
Funyuns. Yeah.
Sort of like Funyuns. Put out by Brim's. Same size. Cheaper. I get them at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree is still awesome, but it's a shame they're closing down so many of them all over the country. And now everybody wants to go to Dollar Tree and start buying up stuff just because everything's expensive. It's like, yeah, you had it in your town for the past few decades, and you took it for granted. Now they're closing down. Now you want to go buy it. Okay, better go down there while you can and see if they got what you got or what you're looking for.
Raising the prices again. Some places you don't know if it's going to be $1.25, $1.50, or for $5.
Yep. All right, let's look here. Oh yeah, Neil says, Mama said, oh yeah, Bobby Boucher from The Water Boy. Like, hey, Water Boy. Yeah, love that movie. It's still a jam. See, many names. MacGyver. My grandkids call me Papa Guyver. LOL. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, it's good to have everyone here in the chat. But yeah, when it comes to just like what T-Bird's doing right now, chilling in the backyard, having a good time, you know, that's actually an amazing thing to have because, like I said before, not a lot of people can do that these days. So, yeah, enjoy it while you get the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's what I've said on a few of my lives is, I never realized or thought much about it, but I have a beautiful backyard. Uh, and I sometimes took it for granted, I guess, because I never realized. I mean, it's something that I'm accustomed to. I'm used to. I live in the country. I grew up in the country. I mean, I've gone to big cities and I've done a lot in big cities like New York City and all that. But I've always
Mhm.
lived in the country. I love the country, and I've developed the land that I live on here. I developed myself. It was a barren lot when I came here. There was nothing. Farmers used to do haying here, and
Yeah.
it just, if you've seen my videos, you've seen my shorts,
Oh yeah.
that
I've seen
brings
the one
me
with your
joy.
wife where she's riding around on the
Yeah,
was that the ATV out there on the front yard, driving out to the
probably
road.
the
Yeah.
mini bike.
Yeah, the mini
But
bike. Yeah, I saw that one.
yeah, well, I just went and bought that for her out of the blue not that long ago because I got the two dirt bikes for me and for her, one for me and one for her. And she's not tall enough. Sure, even though I put the shock down in the back, it gives a rougher ride, but she can only barely touch the ground on her tippy toes. She has trouble stopping and taking off with it. So I surprised
Ah,
her for our anniversary and I bought her a mini bike.
Oh boy.
pimp that thing out with some
That,
coilovers for her, huh? Lower the ride
that,
height. There you go.
yeah, that thing goes though. It's 193 cc. Wow, does that
Woo!
thing go? It's got to go at least 25, almost close to 30. But for me, it's too much of a bumpy ride. My dirt bikes give a better ride than that. I mean, she takes off in the go kart, dune buggy a lot. That thing goes like 57 miles an hour top speed. And if
Oh,
Oh, I
Linda Bob
wonder.
Mom is out here, I do wear my helmet when I go fast like that, but not always.
Yeah, I wonder how your wife would react if you ever got like an older Ford Bronco and tell her, "Hey, babe, we're going mudding or going off the hills and sand dune riding." I wonder if she have a field day with that.
She wouldn't mind. She wouldn't drive it, but she'd let me drive it. She was talking about me and her getting a razor, but I just
oh,
can't. If we got a razor, you know what a razor is, right?
The little scooter
Well,
racer.
no, this is a big razor. It's a big four by four uh, off road going the
Oh, that
sand
one.
pit type thing. Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
about
yeah, I know what you're
27.
talking about.
She was talking about me and her getting one of those.
oh
But
boy.
I just said no because I go, the thing about it, if I got that, even in our area, even though we could ride it up and down the road, it ain't gonna bring me as much joy and as much fun as that dune buggy, that dune buggy that we got. I mean,
Yeah,
we go down the road anyways here. It's a country road and we got side roads that go out in the back of the woods that turn into dirt trails, and we have fun with that. You know, I just can't see
yeah,
spending that amount of money, whether paying it outright or financing it. It's just a big, huge waste of money for me. I've already got what I got. I enjoy what I enjoy. And if I don't want to go for the dune buggy, I hop on the dirt bike. I take off on the dirt bike. You know?
yeah. No, I hear you on that. I mean, it's kind of tricky, especially when it comes to a woman. When she says, babe, I was thinking," that means either I need to move or I need to buy something. And especially at something like that, it's like, I don't want to get stuck with the finance payments, babe. Hell no. You want to do it, you do it on your own time. Mm-mm.
Well, with me and Mrs. T-Bird, my money's hers and hers is mine. We put it all together in a joint checking account, different checking account. Because
And
What's
I don't put
what's
all,
yours is
we don't
hers and
put
what's
all,
hers is hers, all right? So
no,
I
up to
think
a
that needs a
limit.
bigger
yeah,
correction.
yeah.
Up to a
But I'm
limit.
saying,
He's got a
what
limit.
I
He's
need
got
to
a limit.
explain this.
He's got a
I
limit.
don't I don't put all my eggs in the same basket. We're both on both accounts. I have three different accounts,
Hey,
and
that's how you do it. Yeah.
I have I have three different savings and three different checking accounts. But only because of the fact that if anything ever happens, and if uh, every something goes to stink, I want to say another word, and there's a run on the banks, I don't want to have to worry about my money not being able to get my money.
Yeah.
So I've diversified our wealth, our finances in 3 different accounts, but every account has mine and her name attached to it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah, that's smart. Diversifying into different accounts, and
Yeah,
yeah, I
because
understand what you're saying.
I've gone
Oh,
to
go
one of
ahead.
my banks not that long ago, a couple of years back, when there was a run on the banks,
Hey, Silver
and
Kelly.
and I went to take $5,000 out of one of my checking accounts, and they were asking me all kinds of questions. And I said, "Why do you need to know?" They go, "Well, somebody." I go, "Doesn't matter." I go, "Here's my ID." I go, "Here's my ID. Here's who I am. This is my account number. Here's my checks." I go, "I want 5,000, no questions asked." I go, "I'm not going to ask a second time because if I do, I'll pull all my money out of the bank and I'll put it in one of my other checking accounts at a different bank."
Yeah.
They didn't say 2
Yeah.
words. They wouldn't make your account now $100 bills.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember that at the beginning of the pandemic, where they changed over a lot at the bank, saying um, you can withdraw cash up to a certain point, but after that, you have to wait a few days to a few weeks for them to get cash in. And there was a lot of people that couldn't even get any cash out of their accounts. They said, well, you're going to have to go to the ATM, but you can only withdraw up to the limit. Anything above that, yeah, you're going to have to put in a request. And a lot of people were really, really upset about that one. But I've seen videos about that where people go into the bank and they withdraw a large sum of cash, over 5 grand, and the banks are just being inquisitive. What's your name? What's your bank account number? How much are you withdrawing? All this kind of stuff. And it's like, that's none of your concern. Your concern
Yeah,
is that, I'm still a customer here. Not only do I put money into your institution, but I should have the right to withdraw the amount that I need at a moment's notice for purchases.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
Yeah,
I
got
like,
could see if
well,
I was seeing if I could see if I went there and I was going to take $20,000 out or something like that. I mean, that's a much larger sum of money. Uh, it's not like I was closing the account down or anything. I just wanted to take a little bit out to have a safety net of making sure I had money on hand,
yeah,
yeah,
and I didn't
yeah,
feel it was right. I
yeah.
didn't feel it was right for them to ask me. And I'd heard stories about that, but I'd witnessed it firsthand.
yeah. That comes back to, having your money outside of
Richard,
your
that's funny.
bank account. Oh, what's up?
Richard says I was telling idiot jokes at a bar and guy got mad and it scrolled right on by me. I got to jump up there
Yeah.
and catch it.
I was
Uh,
telling idiot jokes at a bar, and a guy got mad and pulled a razor on me. I wasn't worried he didn't have it plugged in. Oh yeah, the electric razor.
Hey, John, how
uh,
you doing?
yeah.
uh,
See, the point is it, and I'm going to try to remember this how this rolls.
Awesome.
But when you get an account, you sign away. It ain't yours no more. It's theirs,
yes.
and you get to
Yeah.
pull it out as they want you to. That's kind of
Hmm.
stupid.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Oh,
sir, you can't do that because we say so. It's like
that's why you
Broke
gotta.
Stackers in the house. Hey, bro. Good to see you.
it's like going into the hospital and all of a sudden you want to leave because you've had enough of them and you ain't going to wait for a doctor to show up to sign you out. Hey, and then
That's why
they'll
you
try
gotta
to
try to be
block
your
you
own bank.
and keep you from leaving.
That's why you got to
Oh,
try to be your own bank. And if you can afford to take out a little bit at a time and do it at an early age, like I did, and do it for not 1 year, but do it for 5 years, do it for 10 years, do it for 20, and then you got some cash to be able to do with what you want. You can buy some silver, you can buy some gold, or it's not going to hurt your finances, and you can be your own bank, like Yankee States on Yankee Stacking. Um, you can hold it in your hand. Don't I wouldn't recommend doing stocks on silver or gold. It's only paper. It's only paper, and you don't hold it. If you can't hold it, you don't own it.
Exactly. And this is the other thing that I do ever since the pandemic hit is I'll leave money in my bank account, but what I'll do is I'll find stuff at like probably the Goodwill store or the Salvation Army, because sometimes you can find gold and silver jewelry there, and you can buy it for super cheap, and then you can flip it for a profit. Then what I do is I would go on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and I would sell to people locally and have them pay in cash. That way, I keep the cash at home, and then take that cash and use it to re-up for more merchandise and then resell it to make even more money. So I have cash at home that I put away. Then I have my cash in my bank account that I keep there to pay for bills or just whatever needs to be paid. I get my cash and buy my gold and silver. I have my cash that, I can just put aside in case I want to go somewhere like, down the street to McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that, buy food for the family. Or I could use my credit card for like, the airlines, go fly around and do whatever. But it's having multiple sources of income, even if it's a small amount, just having small, increments here and there to diversify, it gives you a better chance or it gives you an edge over other people. So that way,
Yeah.
if one thing fails, you have another thing that is a backup plan in case, plan A doesn't work, you go to plan B. Plan B doesn't work, you go to plan C, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And that was something I learned many years ago from Andrew Tate. He was talking about during the pandemic where if you had a passport and depending on your country of origin where you had your passport, you can only go to certain countries. However, you can apply for passports from other countries. Some it's easier, some it's not. But if you have those other passports and say you get to an airport in another country and you have your USA passport, and they say, oh, yeah, you're restricted to going to that other country. But then you pull out your other passport and they say, oh, yeah, you have a clearance to go to that country too. So that way it's a little loophole to get around. That's how I look at it with the cash, with precious metals, even with crypto and other things too. So, it's trying to be 3 steps ahead of yourself because if you're not, you're 1 step behind. So,
Yeah.
it's good practice.
Yeah, I diversified years ago. I don't mean to jump in there, but I diversified years ago into the crypto. My son had kind of got me into it, and he got me into buying Ethereum. It's up there quite a bit, I guess, but I had bought Ethereum back when it was fairly low, 8-9 years ago. I forget what it was. Yeah. I own quite a few shares of that, and I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it there. But
I did the same thing too.
I think it was Jackknife. I've got shares of cryptocurrency. I got 4 or 5 different types. I forget what they all are, but Ethereum is one of the bigger ones that I have.
I told them earlier when Bitcoin was way up high. I said, "Y'all got it up there now. Why don't you sell off some of that?" I didn't tell them to sell it all. Oh no, we're going to keep it in there. And it wasn't 2 weeks later. It went boom.
Yeah, it dropped. Yeah. And for me, when I started out with the cryptocurrencies, I didn't buy them. I actually farmed for them, and I had them, transferred into my wallet, and then I used a platform, a marketplace, Poloniex, where I was trading my Bitcoin for Litecoins, Ethereum, and a whole bunch of other ones. Like I put them all in a cold wallet, long story short, but it's been sitting there for over 10 years and I haven't touched it since. And I don't care to touch it. And some people say, well, what if you lose your key? What if you lose it all? I'm like, I don't care. I could sleep like a baby if I lost all of it. I don't give a damn because I have other sources of income. It's not that big to me. Will it suck? Yeah, but it's not like I wasted any money on buying them. Then if I did, then I would be scared. But at this point, no. Whatever money I have off of them, that's great. But I'm not focused on that right now. I'm focused on, other things, just what's going on, like my family, that's more important. Whatever money I have right now to help contribute to buying food, paying bills, just helping out as best as I can because that's more important. But if I ever get the chance to sell my crypto, the thing with me is I don't care to sell it, not because it's just sitting there and it's just expendable, but also because I really disliked it when they said, oh yeah, crypto is going to be decentralized, meaning no government owns it. And then they switched over saying that, okay, now it's taxable. Now it's being traced. And that was the one thing that just made me like, ugh. It's like you guys contradicted your whole purpose.
Yeah.
So,
I have a mess of crypto. Enzyme or ENZYME. I got Clover Finance, NFN. I got Anchor. I got Rally. I got The Graph. I got Barnbridge. Something else. I forget. Artificial something. Polygon, AMP, Crete, Civic, Ethereum. I don't have any Bitcoin though. That stinks.
Well, Yeah, the thing about it is, and that's what Stacking was saying. Stacking Surfer says, he says, I'm into Bitcoin and that stuff, but he says I'm doing it to make profit, to put the profit into silver and gold.
Yeah,
Oops. Oh,
you can make it work. It's just it's not as easy what some people claim it to be. You got to know how to work the angles
Right?
to, you know, make it work for you.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. I had the talk with Stacking Surfer about this. I said, yeah, if you can convert that digital currency and purchase, precious metals, then do it. Yeah, because you're basically taking nothing and you're making it into something at that point.
Yep.
Literally and technically. So it would be very beneficial. As for me, like I said, I just haven't cared much about the cryptocurrencies over the years because I put it on the back burner. I'm just focusing on
Yeah.
other stuff. But the other thing to what you said, Michael, is people get the cryptocurrencies and they hold on to it. And I'm thinking you can use that to purchase stuff, or you could sell whatever and collect more cryptocurrencies. But no one
Yep. You
seems to
do
be
that
doing it.
too.
Everyone's holding on to it like it's, like it's precious, like water. It's like,
Uh,
okay, wait till it hits zero. It's just a digital number. Just wait till it hits
yeah.
zero. Then you're gonna be like, oh, gee, maybe I should have sold it, or maybe I should have bought something with it. But
Yeah. Richard
you
says,
know,
I thought crypto was doomed when the paper version came out.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah. War says that Superman has crypto.
yeah.
Yeah.
The little was it the little dog named Crypto, the little mutant dog? Yeah, I hear you. Let's see. Let's
Sorry.
go back here in the chat. There's a lot that I missed out here.
Yeah.
Let me
I'll be back
scroll.
in a minute while you guys are doing that.
You gonna
Sure
make me
thing,
a cup
Michael.
of coffee too, Michael? I
Let's
could
see.
use a cup of
Juice
coffee right
banks
now, boy.
or
I
to buy
keep the
something
last.
online. Other than that, I keep it all with Beto. Yeah, I don't trust the banks. I mean, I stopped
Woo!
using like Wells Fargo and Bank of America almost 20 years ago. I've been with credit unions ever since. They treat you a lot
Yeah.
better, and they give you better benefits. In my opinion,
Yeah,
let's see.
Yep.
Neil
yeah.
says, "I screw them all by having no money. Yet
Credit.
you will own nothing and be happy." Right there, you go.
Yeah, when I was talking about diversifying earlier into 3 different banks, I was mistaken because it's 2 different banks that I have. My third one is a credit union,
Yeah,
and that was a safer haven to put some of my wealth into if there was ever a run in the banks. It's a local credit union in my area.
yeah. The local credit unions are actually pretty good. A lot of people are like, "Oh, are they really, really good? What's their rating? What's this?" It's like the ratings are actually pretty good. You just gotta, take your time to do a little bit of research. But I know people are like, "Oh, they're not as good as Wells Fargo. They're not as good as Bank of America or Chase City Bank." It's like, if you want to go with those, be my guest. But you know, I can tell you, the benefits are more limited on those. Let's see. Richard said, I just had a family friend offer me a well maintained 2013 CVR for free. I said, heck yeah, nice, nice. And in California, if you forget your password, the government takes it. I guess so. Oh, man. Yeah, the government allows you to think you own anything. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Neil? That's California for you. They say you can buy land, but they tell you that the taxes are going to keep going up until you purchase the land. Then you'll be cut off at that point and be grandfathered in from that year. But ugh, it's tricky. Let's see. Broke Stacker says in California, the government takes everything. Yep. And after they take it all, and you're the one who's broke, and you're the one that's out on the street, they're going to say, hey, keep giving me more. It's kind of like drawing blood from a stone at that point. Let's see.
Ellie
Richard's
hit it right on the head. Real estate, gold, and silver. Top 3 is the best.
Let's see, where's that at? I'm looking. Is it near the bottom of the chat here?
Yeah, it's more towards the bottom.
Okay, let's see.
It's just after Bellows Ford.
Oh, there
Just
it is. Yeah, there it
Ninja.
is. Real estate, gold and silver, top 3 and best. Yep. Real estate right now, Ellie. I mean, a lot of people are not trying to just buy houses; they're trying to buy land right now. And I've seen this with a lot of people, not just on YouTube, but here in Hawaii. They're talking about going to different parts of the U.S., more of the center part of the country, and they're trying to buy farmland. They're trying to buy, rundown properties, and they're just trying to fix them up, sell them back, try to flip the houses and try to make money. But right now, not a lot of people can afford to buy the houses where they're at. That's why they're waiting for the prices to come down. But the land is what everybody wants.
Real estate has gone up dramatically in the last few years. It's crazy.
Well, over the past few years, the thing is, people have been putting out, tutorials on ways that you can invest, and real estate is one. And now everybody thinks that they're a real estate investor, even though some of them are not even doing it yet. It's for mostly clout that I see, because they watch those shows like, all those women that buy the houses with their husband. And then it's like,
Good night, bro.
oh, yeah, we're going to do a glorious makeover of this house that, is over 50 years old. And we're going to do this, do this, do this. And then, everyone's talking like, oh, my God, that house is so beautiful. Oh, my God, I would love to have that house. So it's, to play out a fantasy in everyone's head, like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to buy a house that is cheap, and then I want to flip it. I want to make it into something gorgeous, which is okay and all, but it's, you got to have a plan in order to execute for something like that. It just takes time, patience, and hard work to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I did when I was younger. When me and Mrs. Hebert were first together, I mean, we bought our land here, and then I bought the land that was behind me, and we got it for a good price, and we had our home, put here, and after that, I've been in contracting work, and I've built houses, everything from the foundation to the roofs to everything. I used to build houses for a living. I built my own garage. I built it like a house. It's all up to code. I mean, I got about 45,000 that I put into it of my own money, but it's probably valued at probably 150,000, if not more.
Yeah, build up your equity, man. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, it's 28 wide by 32 foot long. It's 2-story. I got a cathedral ceiling on the upstairs. I've got I-beam trusses. The I-beam trusses was the only thing that I bought, so I wouldn't have to have any beams down below. And I built an inset balcony on the east side, which is nice. It gets morning sunlight. I put tile down on the inside, but I don't know if it wants to be, I want to say lack of experience. It's not. I just never researched it.
Good night, Richard.
But I put tile up. I'd put tile up there.
Good night, Richard. Sorry for interrupting real quick here, T-Bert. Let's see. Richard Metcalf says, good night, everyone. Good night, Richard. Take care, and thanks for being here. Artisan Resin, welcome to the chat. Thank you for showing up here. It's great to see you. Let's see. Anyone else that we miss here?
I miss saying hi to Devo. Hi, Devo.
Yeah.
OC Stalker! Woo!
Yeah.
Look,
We
you
had
got a
the
lurker.
one. Where was you at?
OC
Silver Shelby
Stalker.
Stacker.
What's up, brother? Woo! But on that inset
yeah,
balcony, the tile I put up there, it was not ultraviolet protected. And what's happened over the duration, it doesn't get much sunlight, but it gets a little morning sunlight before noon, and it always shines on it, and it has deteriorated the tile, and it's cracking now. So I have to tear it all up. It's 8 feet by 32 foot long inside there. I got to tear that all up and replace it all.
Oh,
Like
get it all over again.
Yeah, I never thought that early morning sunlight would be enough to destroy that tile that I put up there, and it is.
Hey, Silver Shelby. What's up? No, I'm here. I'm awake. I'm letting my buddies in here have fun. Yeah, it is. It's the Rigged Fake Frog Firework Network.
You gotta bring up that frog. You gotta bring up that frog.
The spinning frog. Who spun and he never won.
He just mad because he missed it.
Oh, there it is. Woo!
Yeah.
The three
Let's see.
amigos.
Renee says, I wouldn't invest a single penny into mining crypto or buying it. The concept is too costly on mining and too risky when purchasing outright. In essence, it's too volatile. Yes, Renee. Uh, Basically, if you got into it over a decade ago, it was more cost efficient back then. But these days, it's outrageous. And even buying it right now, ever since it went live on Robinhood, to where you could buy crypto through that or other brokerages, yeah, the prices just keep going up. It's not like when it was, $8,000 a Bitcoin or $2,000 a Bitcoin, but now it's up to over six figures a Bitcoin. So yeah, I agree with you. It's very difficult these days, but you know, people love to trade and they love to, mine. They want to get into it, but now I hear you. It does get a little tricky, especially as it goes up in price and more restrictions come out for it. So yeah, you do what you got to do. Let's see. Ellie
I
says, smash the like button. Of course, Ellie. Thank you again for posting that up there. We got 29 likes and 13 in the chat. Thank you so much, Ellie. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just smashed the like button on my
So
phone.
what streak, War? Let's see what he says. Anyway, getting your foot in the door early was the key. You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And
On
this
buying
was mentioned
silver
on
before.
Stacking Surfer. It's about riding the wave. You want to make sure you get lined up before the wave gets there. And when the wave gets there, you want to ride it out and then you exit it just as it's about to finish. But then there's some people that are out there and saying that, oh, we missed that wave. Well, when's the next one coming? Well, you got to
Right?
wait for that next wave to come up.
Oh yeah,
It's
War. If you buy steak right now and you got a big freezer, oh my, you're gonna make money because beef is gonna double in price.
Oh, that's the thing, with beef right now and steak. I saw videos about that at Walmart where they're putting wire wrapping around each package on the outside of the beef because people would come in and steal them. They put those little alarms on them. So that way, if anyone
Yeah,
goes through the front door, they sound off. But one thing that people have been doing is they're going to a butcher and they're ordering a whole cow to be
yeah,
butchered up and chopped up and cryovac in different pieces. And then they get like a freezer coffin and they put all their meat out on the second freezer in the garage or in the house. And they just take out what they need to cook for what they need whenever they need it. And it's a cheaper way to go about it. Or they're just buying in bulk because the prices are, just way cheaper than what you would buy in the store.
yeah. Look what Ellie said. She said the freezer's full of half beef. I'm getting chicken soon from a farmer, the same farmer. That's the way to
Nice, Ellie.
go. That's
Yeah,
the way to go.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. For me, it's a little different. The beef, I did have that. I still got to go and stock up on some more because I finally ran out. I got some chicken, but the fish that I have inside of my freezer that's already cryovac, I need to start making some of that before it goes bad.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to do, Craig. But I find that me and Miss Keeper got this really huge floor freezer, and then we got two refrigerators with two freezers, regular stand ups, and we got a big floor freezer. The floor
Nice.
freezer, all three of them are packed, but you need to take good precautions and rotating the stuff in there because as you buy it, you just tend to keep packing it in there.
Yeah,
And what I find, what I've done every year, I go through my freezer and I'm literally throwing away thousands of dollars of meat and stuff that have been put back there, that have been back there for a longer time and they're freezer burnt. And we don't. I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm rotating the stuff because I'm tired of year after year
hey
taking
Kenny.
it and finding it freezer burnt and not any good and throwing it away because we didn't rotate it. It's a very tough thing to do. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, I feel you. I'm right there with you because I've had family members do that, and I get so mad at them because my thing is I like to cook what I have inside of my freezer and in my fridge, and I don't like throwing it in the trash because I think about it like this. There are people who are starving on this planet that would be gracious and grateful to have the food that I even have inside of my freezer. And for me to throw it away is an insult to them. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah, people
Absolutely.
who are less fortunate. And whether it's vegetables, whether it's fruits, whether it's, beef, chicken, pork, or fish, it doesn't matter. I don't like wasting food because I grew up to where if there's food that's placed in front of you at the dinner table, you eat everything and be grateful for it and don't complain about it. And I didn't understand it when I was a kid, but I
Yes,
understand it now as an adult. It's, something that helped me out.
yeah,
But there
unless
are
it's spoiled,
times,
like Kelly says.
yeah, and there are times when I've had family like, no, I don't want to cook this. I want to go out. I want to go sit down at a restaurant and eat a steak dinner. I'm like, I don't want to do that. You want to go, you go right ahead. But I'm not spending my money on that steak dinner. I got steak and beef and stuff here inside the fridge. I got, a sack of rice. I have pasta. I have jars of sauce. I have salt, pepper, seasonings. I have flour, butter. I can make my own stuff from scratch, and it will taste just as good as what's being served at the restaurant there.
Yeah,
And
Kane's Coins makes a good point too. Kane's Coins for
oh,
air
Kane's
vacuum
Coins,
with
hey,
all those
welcome.
copper bags,
Great.
prolonging.
Check this out. See
What
if
you
you can
got?
see it. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
That was the Roman coin.
Yeah, King. Is
No,
that
it ain't.
King
Hawaiian.
Kalakaua? Yeah,
Yep.
King
Can you
Kalakaua
see
the
it
first.
well? I
Yeah,
don't know if you can.
1883. Is
Yeah.
that
Good point,
the
Kane.
that's the $1, right? That he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, if you can, Michael, email me that picture, and that way I can see it. Yeah, after I'm done with all of this. Thank you for
You're
showing that. I
welcome.
appreciate that.
You're welcome. Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And yes, choice. Is that CH? I don't know what that CH means, but it's extra fine, probably fine plus. If you think that's what you're looking at,
wait a minute. Where is it at?
excuse me. I'm trying to block the guy's name there, but it's up in the corner there.
Oh, extra fine XF.
Yep, yep, yep. So
Yeah, it's an XF designation. Yeah,
Oh,
still in any condition,
nice
those things are
job.
expensive but good.
yeah, there's another
Yeah, thank you
one.
for showing.
There's another one. Back looks like the back of it, and kind of hard for you guys to see it, ain't it?
A little, yeah.
I'll send you all of them. Hopefully, I'm going to try to figure this out because it's on my phone and I don't do too well with a
No
with a dollar
worries.
phone.
No, I appreciate you showing me that. That was actually pretty nice.
Oh, wow! Yeah, this one's even a better picture. He took a little bit better picture, I think. Or sent me a bit. I don't know what's going on here. I can't seem to get it any bigger. Okay, he's still chatting in there. I don't know what he's doing.
You were talking about meat earlier, and Michael talking about the price doubling. In my area right now, I bought some Flamin' Young yesterday, and
Wow.
we
Oh
cooked it
yeah.
on the we had some Flamin' Young, and we cooked it on the grill, and right over the open fire, like what you see right there after the red coals were, and it
Oh
came
yeah.
out. But I paid like $27.99 for this filet mignon. I don't know what it is in your guys' area, but
Well, it's been a long time since I was a butcher. I remember buying filet mignon like the whole roast and then cutting it
yeah,
up myself
exactly.
instead of just buying the steak separately, which was at the time I think around $21 to $25 a pound. I buy the whole roast and only pay like $9.79 a pound for the whole thing.
And
But
the one
out here in
thing that
Hawaii, everything is going to be expensive, depending on where you go to. But for me, I either go to Costco because it's usually cheaper there than it is at the local stores, or uh, because my father is a retired Vietnam veteran, we have access to the commissary. So we go on base. That way we don't pay taxes on anything we buy from there. And usually it's cheaper over there. But also it depends on the grade if you go at select, choice, or prime grade. but also now we have Wagyu, and I think only Costco has that for sale. The commissary, I haven't seen any Wagyu for what they sell over there, but I know at Costco they do have Wagyu ribeyes, New Yorks, porterhouses, picanha. So yeah, it just depends on what type of grade and where you're going and how much it's going to cost. But yeah, it's expensive. But
Here's a better picture. That looks really good.
oh
Do
yeah,
you
that
do you,
looks beautiful.
do you
Yeah.
find in your area, Craig, that any of your local stores that are taking like the porterhouse and taking some of the better cut meats and cutting off the real tender parts of it, or they're not there?
Um, I know usually for what the butchers, what we would do is when we cut the meats and trim it up and make it look nice for packaging, they would take all the
Yeah,
trimmings and they would just toss it in to make 80/20 ground chuck. That's
yeah,
what we would do, and that way we just grind it up, then we put it out there, and then we had our choice like uh, trimmed meats 80/20 ground chuck, or we would have the chub, the 5 to 10 pound chub, and then package that up so it was like two different pricing points. But the only thing that we would ever throw away in the bone bucket was usually the high amount of fat that we trimmed off of the ribeyes, or cutting the caps off and all that. But yeah, usually nothing goes to waste out here. All right.
yeah. Well, but I found that one of my local stores that I purchased my meat at, a lot of times you get a really good cut of meat, and usually there's a one little spot on that meat, like such as I think porterhouse wasn't the right one to use, but I'm trying to think of which one it is. But they cut out the real tender part of it, and they end up selling it as filet mignon, and it's not. And I know what it is. When you
Yeah,
buy that other piece of meat, that good section is not even there anymore.
yeah.
Not,
There's porterhouse and T-bones. They're basically the same thing. It's just the
yeah,
porterhouse is
yeah,
from yeah, the closer part up towards the front. But you're talking about the T-bone where they would cut that little portion out and sell that as filet mignon.
yeah,
Yeah, some butchers will try to get away with that kind of stuff, and most of the time, places like that you don't want to shop because it's a shady way of doing it. They just want to make
exactly.
more money. Yeah,
And they're
and then
doing it down at one of those stores down near where I work, where I purchased some of the meat. Not every time, but like 6 or 7 times out of 10, I'm going down there to buy the T-bone or buy the porterhouse, and that one good chunk of meat is gone. It's not there. They're cutting it out.
yeah, when people say they love T-bone steaks, I just tell them, dude, it's just a bone-in New York steak. That's all it is. You're
Yeah,
just paying
it
for a New
is.
York with a bone on it. If you want a really good T-bone, get a porterhouse because you're going to get more meat
Yeah,
and you're going to enjoy it a lot better. But like I said, it comes down to the grade, it comes down to the price. If you go with select, choice, and in some rare cases, you can get prime grade. But usually that goes to the hotels and high end restaurants that get first pick of prime grade meats. Some of your local stores will get lucky, but not always. But yeah, it just comes down to that. All right, let's look at the chat here. I think I missed out a lot of the comments. So let me backtrack here for a minute. Let me see here. See, DoorDash Australia now wants 30% on of the menu costs plus delivery charges plus $175 per week for advertising. Total scam, no work for all the profit. Kane's going, yeah, I see the the cost increase on Uber and Uber Eats and Lyft and those guys. So that's why myself, I don't use Uber Eats. I usually go out and I buy the stuff at the place and I wait there until they make my food. Then I get in the car and take off. But I I do not use Uber unless I'm on vacation. I'm somewhere else and I really need to use them. That's the only time. Other than that, I stay away from using Uber Eats. Let's see. Ellie's responding to OC Stacker. I'm growing potatoes in a bag I got from Amazon. My first time. Hope it grows. Oh, good luck with that, Ellie. Let's see, OC, you got over a 24-hour warning. Head on over. Let's see. Ellie says, wait, I had filet mignon yesterday on the grill. It was amazing. Right on, Ellie. Yeah, filet mignon is, yeah, really, really good. You know, let's see here. I love growing my own weed. I save so much money and know what's in it. Hey, yeah, everyone loves to grow their own. Can't complain with that. First time grow potatoes in the bag. OC says, I go to Costco and buy the whole loin and cut it up myself. Yes, OC, that is what I do, and most people don't know this. If
Yummy,
you go
right?
into Costco, and for example, if you were to buy ground beef, you look at the value packs that they have of ground beef where it's like 5 to 8 pounds. Whatever price you see on there, I think sometimes it's around like $5.49 a pound or $9.79 a pound, somewhere in that range, depending on what state you're in. Over here, it's $9.79. Instead of buying that packaged ground beef, I'll go right to the window and I'll ask the butcher, "Hey, do you have any whole chubs, like the 10 pound or 5 pound chubs of the ground beef, 80/20?" They're like, "Yeah, we have those." And I'll ask them, "How much is that per pound?" And they'll come back and they'll say, it's $7.79 if you buy it just as is, to where we don't grind it up." I'm like, "Okay, I'll buy that at $7.79 a pound." So you're basically saving $2 a pound on that whole thing. So you figure $7.79 right there. That's 10 pounds times it by 10. That's $77.90 plus tax, which is 5% out here. Just say you're gonna add $4 onto that. So let's say 81.90. So let's round it up. $82 for a whole chub of ground beef, 10 pounds. And that's a good savings cost right there. Then you just take it home, cut it up, package it, and put it away in your freezer, and then just take it out for as needed. Yeah,
Vacuum
I agree
seal it.
with you.
Yeah.
See,
I
Costco
like
is
them
cheaper, but it's
2 pound
probably the
beef,
stuff you
beef
don't
steak
need.
too, Canes. Yum, yum.
Make
Let's
sure to
see.
vacuum seal it.
Yep. Got one. I got one of
Kane's
those
Coin
food
says, I
things.
know a butcher that does aged beef. Some of
Me
it is
too.
literally green. Oh, Kane, green beef. Yeah, I know that doesn't look good, but actually, that is, oh God, I'm trying to remember. I think it was John Madden that would order those types of steaks. You know, some people like those. I know some people just can't stand eating those. I've had it before, and I don't care. I mean, to me, steak is steak. Unless it's rotten, I'll eat it. But I hear
Bacon,
you on that.
bacon,
Let's
bacon,
see, beef
bacon.
steak, tomatoes. Let's see down the list here. Let's keep going. King says Kobe beef is juicy. Yeah, it's like a beef marshmallow
Yeah.
when you're eating that stuff. But yeah, you got to make sure you got either the Japanese A5 black olive Wagyu beef, or if you're getting the American Kobe Wagyu beef, because there's two different types right there of fat and species. So yeah,
Yeah,
let's see,
bacon is
Ellie.
steak too. Amen. We bought 10. I bought a 10 pound box. We separated it all out, packed it up, took the food server and sucked the air out of the package and threw it in the freezer. And we love it. A lot of fat to it, but we don't even care about that because fat's good too. And then we get the grease off it, which we get to pour into our strainer that goes into a little pot, and we use it all the time for everything. Bacon
Yeah,
fat, yum yum.
yep, and cryo
What?
packing. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. OC says, I am holding out for the first annual luau. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Yeah, you have a good time when you go to your first annual luau, man. It's always fun. All right. Renee says, beefsteak,
Woo.
tomatoes sliced into chunks, a salt shaker, and sitting under a shade tree on a hot summer day. That's my ideal summer day. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Silver Shelby Stacker Porterhouse is the first 2 or 3 cuts off the big side of the T-bone. Yes. Correct. See,
Mm.
OC says, yes, I buy the 10-pound tube of hamburger, 90-10. Oh, you go for ground sirloin. Yeah, that's really good too. I get that from time to time. Let's see, Keen's Coins. Heck yes, Renee. I like when beefsteak tomatoes are so large. One slice covers the whole sandwich. Yep. Or fried green tomatoes. I miss having that too with the nice
Oh
remoulade.
my gosh, yeah. Fried greens,
Yeah.
tomato sandwich. Woo!
Oh, yeah. Like a deep
Oh,
fried salad right there. Hmm.
yeah. Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, bacon. Oh man, I remember when I was a butcher, we had a meat counter that we would serve stuff by the pound, and we had 2 trays. One was of the applewood bacon, about 30 pounds of it, all lined up in a tray, and the second tray was peppered bacon,
All right,
uh,
folks.
all thick up.
Yeah, hold on a minute. We got folks are getting tired and heading on out. Artist,
Yeah,
Reverend, Sue, have a great night. Thank you for coming by. Silver Shelby, you have a good night too. Bells Forge, thank you for coming by.
yeah. Good
Go
night,
get some
guys.
milk, my friend. Goodbye, Artist Resin. Let's see who else is. Everybody else is hanging in there, and I think we're about to
Let's see. Yeah,
say
Bellows
goodnight
is taking
ourselves.
off. Yeah, and artist resin, Bellows Forge. Yeah, good night, you guys. Thank you for being here. Silver Shelby, thank you for being here. Yeah, and Suda, yeah, take care. Thank you for being here, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's say
To the
goodnight,
human-
folks. It's been a long
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's already
1:05
coming up on
goodnight.
7 o'clock my time, so I know you guys are tired. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it
Yeah.
here.
It was
All
fun.
right, it was
Thank you,
good
guys.
being up here again. Thank you for everything, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you,
We
Michael.
enjoyed it.
It's good talking with you, T-Bird.
I
Yeah,
always
good talking
enjoy
to
having you
you, Craig.
guys up.
Always a pleasure to see you out here, Craig.
Can't always
Yeah.
do it though. I run out of them 20 hours real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I gotta say one for the big one when I'm trying to think of his name right. Relic, right? He's a
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Relic.
Yeah, he will. He's going to send us some t-shirts and some hats, and then we'll give some away on that big golf. That's small, maybe medium golf, because we ain't going to do I ain't going to do the big one until we hit 750, which we're closing in on.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
anyway,
close. Let's see.
yeah.
Beto says buenas noches a todos. All right. Igual, Beto, cuídate. Good night. Buenas noches, man. Thank you for being here.
3 hours later. So yeah. If anybody wants to give anything to the thing, we're going to let them know when they win it, who it belonged to, so on and so forth. If it's just stickers or whatever you want to do, you're welcome to do it. We'll have fun doing that. Nothing. Yeah, I'll holler at you.
Yeah. How about this, Michael? Since you have my email, shoot me an email with your address because I might look through. I may be able to donate some stuff to you to use for when the time comes.
Okay, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. And yeah, you know how I am. I love to do giveaways, and I love to get kind of stupid about it. And I got some friends out there that say, "Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should just don't do that." Watch me. The Lord giveth, and I give it away. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do this time. I kid you not. You never know. Yeah, but we start from dimes and work all the way up to silver dollars.
Yeah.
But it's fun because I'm not looking for fame, name, and all that praise. I ain't gonna care about that. I ain't trying to get monetized. I don't really care about that stuff either. I know that everybody is one thing is we're all most of us are in tight spots, and we're trying to make it so, and we're trying to build a stack. We're trying to put up things so if the stuff hits the fan, right, we'll have it. So if my little bit of it helps them, then it's good, and that's what I like. And it makes me
precisely.
feel. It makes me feel loved. There you go. By the way, I will tell you a quick little story before we go. My daughter and I have been estranged for and we over the last couple of years we've been moving towards trying to reconcile, and we're doing a pretty good job. And that's because I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. And for her birthday, I said, you need to call me and let's set up where I can send it right to your bank. The heck with all these checks, slow checks, and all this stuff. I want to give it to you tonight. This is your birthday. And so she did, and I sent her some money, a pretty good amount. And then she told me that her and her husband had separated, and because he just wasn't being the husband he needed to be, and she's going to give him some time out to see what, if he wanted to straighten up or not. So we did that, and it helped her out, and it really made her feel like she was loved by her daddy. So that's what that's what it was all about. And and it doesn't. Look, we got food in the freezer, and we ain't gonna go hungry, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, and I don't have to go to Walmart very often. The only time I ever go to Walmart for meat is once in a while. Nancy wants hamburger. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
get the
building
little things.
relationships with my daughter and with my friends, and that's what my goal is. And you
Yeah.
know, all the rest of that doesn't matter. I don't care. You know, don't say, "Hey, Mike." Please don't go around and say Michael gives the best giveaways. It ain't about that. It's about you guys,
That's it.
and it's
Yeah,
about you guys.
yeah. It's like I was saying to you, Michael, and I called you earlier this morning before I headed off to work. I was gone for 7 days on vacation. I wouldn't have changed it for the world, but I did miss each and every one of you guys out there. Everyone that's in the chat, that's out there on my chat, that's here on Michael stacking. I missed you guys like crazy. You're all my brothers, my sisters. You're like family.
Yeah,
Right, Ellie? Ellie knows it. Rockamas knows it. OC Stacker knows it. You all know it.
yeah,
I missed you.
Yeah.
You guys were in my thoughts the whole time I was there. And OC, you were right, but you were wrong. I did receive a small window of opportunity Tuesday night. You were on Cartier Silver's stream, and you were saying that you bet that T-Bird would go live by Wednesday. I didn't. OC. I just want to let you know. I saw that. I was there. I tried chatting. I couldn't do it because I was in and out of a cell area. You know what I'm talking about, OC.
Oh my goodness! Woo!
Oh, there's the epic turd in the punch bowl right there for you.
You know he's going to drop it, don't you? He's going to drop one right in the midst of it.
Let's see.
Well,
OC says, "Hey Craig,
you
we'll
better
see
have a
you
good sense of
tomorrow on
humor when
Surfer's
you're around him,
channel."
buddy.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll be there tomorrow for that one. If anything should change, I'll text you guys. But
Yeah,
yeah,
what
so far
time
I'm
does that
looking at.
thing? What time does that one go on?
I have to
1
relook because
o'clock.
he just posted it a few hours ago in the
Okay,
chat for us
1
through a
o'clock.
text call. I think it's either 1 p.m. Pacific or 2 p.m. I would have to recheck.
I would have let him come up. He's always hiding those. 1 o'clock Cali time.
Oh,
So
1 o'clock. Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
so that'll be
4 o'clock.
11 a.m. my time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 o'clock here. Okay. Send me a reminder, please, sir. Mr. OC. You know how I am. Sometimes I get things and sometimes I don't on my phone. And definitely I struggle sometimes to remember with all the different ones that everybody's going on that, you know, and my brain gets fried and I don't remember who did what or when.
Let's see, Ellie
Okay,
says,
guys.
okay.
Yeah. Hey, love you guys. It was fun. All you folks in the chat, like Cartier says, keep on, keep it on.
There you go.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. Enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
thank you for
Appreciate it.
being here, everyone. Thank you for being here in the chat with us. Thank you to our gracious host, Michael Stacking, as well. It was great speaking with T-Bird and seeing everyone here in the chat. Thank you for being here, guys. I know it's pretty late for you, and thank you for waiting up this late to, deal with our shenanigans. We really appreciate it. And just want to say, have a nice evening. Good night. Be well, and I'll see you on the next one. You guys take
Likewise,
care.
too, Craig.
All right. Thank you, guys. Enjoyed it.
You're
Thank you, T-Bird and
You're
Craig and all my family out there. It was fun. We'll see. I'll give you a holler in just a moment, okay?
Alrighty, good night, everyone.
All right.
Good night, Adam. Good night, Amy. Good night, OC. Greg, Michael.
Yeah.
Rackamas.
Rocka. All righty, sir. Bye-bye. And
Good night, Beto.
3, 2, 1, and good night, Miss Ellie. Oh, by the way, good night, John Boy. Good night. Oh yeah. Good night, Grandma. Good night,
I
Paul.
don't know. Maybe OC. I don't know.
Good night, Amy. Woo. Yep. Everybody say good night. Good night. Bye.